Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And as you can see, it's going down in Sri Lanka. Okay. It says Sri Lankan protesters seize Capitol buildings, including government residences. Hey, let's let this beautiful footage play and get some scripture. Here you have it. Now it says here that soaring inflation and government debt had left the nation with dire shortages of food, medicine, and fuel. Okay. And this is why these people are so upset, because these corrupt government officials have abused the labor of their people and not giving have not given them anything back in return. And you know that America has a lot of puppets sitting in the governments of these other countries around the world. And folks are getting tired of it. Folks are getting tired of this Edomite supremacy that's dominating the world. Just like these folks in this video. And that's why we're going to go to Job 20 and 18. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore. Because eventually there's going to become a time where bad Uncle Esau is going to have to give up all these things that he has raped, robbed, and murdered for. And it says, and shall not swallow it down. According to its substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right? Because all this stuff, all this wickedness that this devil has done, all this corruption, this man is not going to be able to safely enjoy his riches, because he is going to have an angry world trying to get at him. And it says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Now, ultimately, this is talking about us, the Israelites, but you have other nations of people who are also suffering poverty due to the corruption of the government officials. Okay, it says, because he have violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. Okay, there's no way that you should have Edomite supremacy in a place called Sri Lanka. You should not be having that. That should not be happening. You should not have that. But a lot of people are corrupt and they're greedy. So they make these deals to make themselves more rich, while the everyday citizen is slowly but surely becoming in straits. And it says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired, because people eventually want restitution. You can only take and take and take for so long until eventually a person gets fed up and said, enough is enough. It says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, when this devil is pretty much raped, robbed, and murdered every single land and person he could possibly rape, it says he shall be in straits. That means then once he's in a position where he's milked the land for everything, that he possibly can, that's when he's going to find himself in a difficult position. Okay? The only option that these guys will have left is or will be to do is their only option will be they will have to flee. They would have to continually be on watch. Okay? It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, a position of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked shall be upon him. And those are workers. That word wicked does actually mean like wicked, but it's just like the workers. You see all these people? Look at this. Look at that. That has to literally be thousands upon thousands upon tens of thousands of people raiding this man's home and other places in the surrounding area. These folks are fed up. They've had enough. And see, this was all prophesied in the Bible as it pertains to the end times. We're going to get, it's funny because I got this in a previous sit down, but I'm going to get it again because it applies. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, that's even amongst your own people. It says, for there shall be sedition, violent uprising, and invading one another. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. These folks, they making themselves hella comfortable. They up on recliners, swimming in the swimming pool. All right, they've had enough of the corruption, of the games, and the politics that these big time political figures are constantly thinking up. Folks are just tired. And this is the president's home, and you had thousands of people storm it. These folks had to have been pissed off. And it says, they shall not regard their kings, their presidents, nor princes, their other political figures, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Even the police wasn't powerful enough to stop these folks. These folks in Sri Lanka was on a mission. And it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay, you look at this video. They have completely ransacked that man's home. And now they just enjoying the benefits of just being able to just chill out, sit down, go swimming, take a shower. Because if that's that man's home, that is ridiculously huge. That is ridiculous. But see, stuff like this is going to only further increase as the times get more desperate, as it gets more perilous. And I'm going to skip down to verse 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, the president, but shall destroy their houses, which they have, with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, because of skyrocketing prices in food, gas, and medicine. Folks are out here hurting. All right, yesterday I just had to pay I was on maybe just a quarter of a tank of gas, and I had to pay $80.22 to fill my gas tank up from a quarter of a tank to full. So I can only imagine in countries where the technology or the medicine may not be the best and people don't make as much as we do over here. I can only imagine. Hey, we see in the birth pains of this world, we're soon about to see some crowning. If you don't know what crowning is, go look it up. We are about to see some crowning, some major crowning. As the Bible says, hey, continue in prayer. Keep your mind occupied in these prophecies so you can be aware of what's going on, and continue to do this work and have faith, because the times we're coming in, it's about to be major. So that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.